Thailand, land of golden temples and ancient chants. The air is thick with incense, but heaven is silent to your cries. The spires rise above Bangkok, but they cast only longer shadows across a nation in chains. Missionaries once wrote, Siam has not been opened by gunpowder, but by idols crumbling before the gospel. Yet here, after 200 years, less than 1 in 100 know the name of Jesus. 200 years and the spirits still mock this land. 200 years and the temples still stand. Your cities were founded on blood sacrifice. Your pillars are altars to fear. Your streets are lined with shrines to demons. Your children are taught to bow to idols they cannot hear. And every day, millions live and die, never hearing the name that can save them. This is not the land of smiles. It is the land of shadows, the land of fear, the land of spiritual darkness so deep that only the fire of God compares it. But there is hope. There is a greater blood that was shed, not at city pillars, but at a cross. There is greater sacrifice, not to enslave, but to set free. Jesus Christ, the Son of God, the King above all kings, the light the darkness cannot overcome. The spirit houses will crumble, the city pillars will fall, the idols will be cast to the ground, and in that place will rise the true temple of God, not made with hands, but living stones, men and women, sons and daughters, redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. But who will go? Who will pray? Who will give so this nation will not remain in darkness another generation? Thailand does not need tourists. Thailand does not need admirers. Thailand needs the gospel. And the time is now. Hello. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Ben Baker, and me and my wife Becca are serving here in Bangkok, Thailand. We've got 2 wonderful daughters, Rosa and Lucia. Now, if you're wondering what that video at the start was about, I hope that just gives you a little bit of a sense or feeling of the day-to-day spiritual darkness that we see in Thailand, but also our hope that Jesus Christ will break through that darkness. And I'd love to share with you some stories about how we've seen that happen. Then I'd also just love to share with you guys what our needs are right now and how you can help. I'd love to start with a story about a guy named Wave. Now, Wave is a guy who we met through one of our summer missions. They were just going around doing surveys about spiritual interests, and he was someone who got connected through that. And over time, he started to hear about Jesus through the summer mission. He was really interested, and he also just really loved the community. So after that, he got connected with our long-term team here, and some of the interns started following him up. And over that time, over 3 months, he was just getting to study the Bible with them, and he was getting more and more interested. He had a couple of eureka moments as he was studying through the Gospels. And one thing about Wave, though, is he has a very devout Buddhist father, and he was really, really worried about that. Like, what is my father going to think? But the cool thing is, just a couple of weeks ago, his father sat down with him and said, hey, you've talked to us about this Jesus guy. I want you to follow the religion that you think is right. So at one of our weekly meetings, he came up to one of the guys and said, "Hey, I'm ready to follow Jesus." And we explained to him again like what that meant, and he was like, "Yep, I thought about this. I'm ready." We've also had two new other guys give their life to Christ. You can see them here, Toe, and also Best. And we're just really excited because what we've seen previously is it's a lot of girls who are coming to faith. But so we're really excited to see that there's been 3 guys recently who have come to faith as well. Yeah, another story that I'd love to share with you is one project that we've had going on for a while now. And if you know anything about Thailand, it's mainland, and then it's a whole lot of islands in the archipelago. And the biggest island is named Phuket. And this is an island, a city, which our Thai staff have just handed over to the foreigners. So we've built so much relationship and trust has been built that they really want us to see us bring the gospel to Phuket. So we saw a a scouting trip go, and then also a prayer trip went as well. And the cool thing about both these places is they were both drawn to the same cafe. Now, recently, over the past summer, we saw our first short-term summer mission go to Phuket, and the cool thing is they found that same cafe that the scouting trip and the prayer team had prayed over, and the prayer was simple: let this become a place of ministry. Yeah, so there was 3 girls in that summer mission who were interested in getting to build relationship with the cafe owners. It was a French man and a Thai lady who were running this cafe, and yeah, they got to have meals with them and build relationship with them. And one of the girls there, Abby, she knew that the cafe was about to get busy because everyone was going to be bringing people to this cafe. So she even started, she had cafe experience in America. So she ended up working a couple of shifts for them as well while the friends were coming and bringing Thai students to the cafe. And what happened was, yeah, people heard the gospel there. They used Solarium, which is just a card game that we use to hear about people's lives. And over time, people were just bringing the friends that they had met to this cafe to share. Now, what happened is they decided to have their farewell party at that cafe as well, and there the gospel was clearly shared. And yeah, here you can see that there's 3 girls giving their life to Christ. Now the cool thing is, right after that had happened, the Thai lady who owned the cafe, she came up to the trip and was like, "Hey, I've seen how much you love people. I want to know this Jesus because of how you've loved people." And right there, Abby and her also prayed, and this Thai cafe owner, she became a Christian as well. And Abby just left her Bible with them. So isn't that amazing? Just a simple prayer over this cafe ended up turning into students taking leap of faith, the gospel being shared, people giving their lives to Christ, and also a family changed by the gospel. Yeah, so I'd love to share with you guys how you can help. Right now, currently, we've got monthly needs that we need to raise for. As crew missionaries, there's no central fund, so we have to raise all our own support. So right now, we're looking to raise about $2,400 per month. So where we really need help is we need to find more people like you who are willing to give it a monthly amount, and an amount that is significant to you. We also need to know more people because I've been out of New Zealand for so long and Becca's been out of America. We just haven't had the opportunity to meet people. I'll be sending a form to your community group leader, and you can fill that out, and that will just be a way for me to get in contact with you. And then a couple of days after this, I'll just send you an email to catch up and hear what you think. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this. I'll hope you guys have a good community group.